What would Blake and Peter do? What would Blake and Peter do? Yeah. What would Blake and Peter do? WWBPD. Let's find out.
Part 2.
Why do you always have to do them so dramatic?
I don't know.
Welcome to WWBPD. I'm Blake.
WWBPD.
This is Peter Cash. Okay, you get another drink.
Yo, pass the Prosecco. Man.
So, if you didn't watch the last video, Peter, as usual, took 13 hours to get ready. So, his girlfriend and I started doing shots. So,
we're drunk.
We're a little tipsy.
Part 2 is always better. If we do the part 3,
well, don't say that. Nobody's gonna watch part 1.
You already watched part 1. That's too late. We're already on 2.
All right. Well, and also thank you for watching. We hit 200. I keep saying 200K, but not 200 subscribers. I still can't say subscribers.
Listen, that's hard to get.
Subscribers.
That's not even drinking.
You know why
that's
we're not on the
I
radio? If you're wondering why we're not on the radio anymore, it's because she can't say subscribers.
Or AAA.
So Bell and Rogers ain't hiring us because all they need is subscribers for all their services, and she can't even say the word.
AAA or Chipotle?
Chipotle.
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 Oh,
Chipotle.
Never mind.
See, this is why we don't have sponsors either. I don't know what's happening right now. Anyways, shout out to Pope, my guy Pope, your guy Pope.
My guy Pope.
He's my guy now.
Our guy Pope.
Yeah, but Pope is my guy, and he just opened up a new vintage store.
We're going to film there. Why?
Yeah, but I just want to shout him out because this is from there.
Shout out Pope.
Shout out
my
Pope.
friend Pope.
Our friend. Hi, Pope.
Our friend. Anyways, now I gotta fix the shirt.
Can I? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I have some more Prosecco, please?
Yeah.
We already started this. You should have it's a minute and 30 seconds into this already.
You need some more too. You just slurred too.
I know.
We might need to start this whole thing over again.
Forget it. We're
starting.
starting.
Thank you so much.
No cuts.
Thank you.
So this is
we're having Prosecco to celebrate that people actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, which we weren't sure was going to happen. So thank you.
And we have a podcast coming out. Boom. Boom. No, it's happening. Boom. I already have the equipment.
Listen, if you got Peter Cash on social media, at Peter Cash with a K, bug him. Because the reason we don't have a podcast is this one. So
we gotta
harass him, bug him, and maybe it'll happen. All right, let's get into this. So what would Blake and Peter do? Put us in a situation that you are in, and we try and help you out. So we just give you our opinion on crap, basically.
And you can submit at Blake's show on Instagram, at Peter KSH.
And I said in the last video, and if you didn't watch that, so here I'll say it again. A lot of people have been sending me voice notes. I don't mind a voice note, but if you send I love voice notes.
We'll play it.
I'm going to play it. And these people didn't want it played, but I don't have time to transcribe your voice note.
So don't send her a voice note if you do not.
Or send it and then you'll be in the video.
Yes, actually, yes.
Right?
If you want to have your voice in the video or you want to be mentioned, because a lot of people want it to be anonymous, but if you want us to shout you out, let me know and I'll shout you out.
Done.
Okay, read it.
We already said this one. Why did it go back in there?
I mean, you put it back in there.
No. This was last video's question. Holy! No.
This one's
too long.
much.
It's too long.
Okay.
I'm not reading
Okay, no, this isn't funny. This is serious. This one's actually making me sad.
Okay.
It was a lot of messages.
Okay. Yes, long.
This person I really like. This person has hooked us up before. When we had a job, showed up and brought us some stuff.
Okay.
Some stuff that's legal and I can talk about it. They brought us some weed, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, they said they were asking for a friend, and I'm like, you're definitely not asking for a friend. I'm like, what's the deal? So they explained it to me. So basically, and honestly, comment in whichever place you can comment. If you're watching this on YouTube or Instagram, wherever you're watching it, how would you feel? What would you do? Married person with kids, okay?
Yeah.
Just bought a house.
Yeah.
They have a very good friend, a guy friend. So this is the guy messaging us. That friend has gotten really close to their wife. The wife and them talk. They talk on the phone. They message back. They have a friendship. So he went away for work. While he was away for work, obviously he's messaging with his wife and she's messaging. His friend was coming to visit and his friend was going to be staying at his house before he got back, okay? So as soon as the friend got to his house, wife the messages slow down. She's not really checking in with him. She's not really responding. And so he called her out and he's like, oh, since mystery man friend got here, I haven't been hearing from you. Blew up on him, flipped it on him, made it his, you're being crazy. Anyway, one night, wife messages to say, oh, she's putting kids to bed. She'll call him later. No phone call. He's messaging her all night, going, what's the deal? Where are you? What's happening? Right? Thank you. So next morning, she messages back going, oh, sorry, I was dealing with one of the kids who was up. Also, me and your friend stayed up drinking and playing some game.
Is that the game?
That's
Like,
the game.
I don't call that a game, but maybe some people. Anyway, I broke my heart because obviously they sent quite a few long messages because they don't want to believe that their partner they're married to just bought a house with
Has kids
cheating.
with.
So they said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Obviously, she's fucking your friend." Like, sorry.
It's like
Beep.
it's-
No, I promise I wouldn't swear in these anymore. Obviously, she sleeps. I'm sorry. They talk all the time. They're like friends.
yeah, okay.
And I'm sorry. There's no excuse. Your partner should not be drinking with like a friend of the opposite sex on the not answering your call. You can have friends who are the opposite sex. First of all, this is your best friend. Why are they drinking with your wife and she's not answering your call? That's disrespectful.
Why are you not beating up your best friend yet?
He hasn't even asked the best friend yet. The wife denied it, said like nothing's
I don't
happening. I don't know. I don't like this at all.
That's a punch
But
in the
then
face.
so then I'm asking you, Peter, because the next question was, okay,
Yeah.
so if she is cheating on me, what do I do? We just bought a house, we have kids, what do we do?
You gotta go, man.
And this is
You
like
gotta go. You can't stay because she's gonna do it again.
the question, like people always say all the time, I get this, like, well, we have kids or we're married.
So what?
Okay, so then be happy with being with someone who cheats on you. Accept that that's your life. No, do not accept
Hate
that that's
your
your
life
life
for the next
It
whatever
does not matter
years.
if you have kids, if you're married, whatever. If you are not happy and someone's disrespecting you, you don't
Get
have to
out.
stay with them.
Get out.
And also your kids are gonna like take on that. They're gonna feel that energy, that negative like resentment and stuff like that. And then you don't want your kids when they grow up treating somebody like that.
Exactly.
You don't want your sons growing up and doing this or your daughters accepting that or treating men like. No, you have to set the example, especially if you have kids. And I know it's not always easy, like financially, there's different reasons. We've all stayed in things a lot longer than we should.
You're gonna be.
Your friend
unhappy.
is sleeping, your wife is
unhappy.
sleeping with your best friend. Get out of that relationship. Get the F out.
Even if it's hard for the first little bit, you'll be happier
Get out.
that you did this later. Like future you is gonna thank.
And then
past
I
you.
felt so bad too because they were like, well, there's a few more things. But and I'm like, we already know enough.
That's enough.
They're sleeping with your friend.
If there's more,
You got it. It
come on.
sucks unless you want to like just be okay with it. Oh, that's also some people are. Okay, next question.
You pick.
So bossy. I have to pee again already.
Just drink a little bit.
I know, but I'm.
Yeah, but you've been drinking, but you've been
I've been
peeing.
drinking.
But you've been peeing.
I know.
What's happening?
I have a tiny bladder. I have the bladder of like an 89-year-old pregnant lady.
How's she pregnant?
I know. What is she?
Okay.
Way too
Died.
old.
No, I'm not pregnant. I've been peeing like this forever. You know this. Okay. Do I look pregnant?
You just said 89-year-old pregnant woman.
That's
I'm
how
like-
I have the
I'm
bladder of an
like,
89-year-old pregnant lady. Like, I
like-
pee all the time. This
like,
is not very sexy.
I know
Stop.
medical science has gone far, but that's crazy. Anyway.
You don't know.
89.
WWBPD. When eating your food, do you take a drink or wait until you're done your whole meal? I drink while I eat, and it's really bad for your digestion. You're supposed to eat and then have
I
like.
can't do it. I need a sip of something.
Yeah, I can't without it.
Yeah.
My boyfriend though, he can't eat. He can't drink while he's eating.
So you
It
eat the
drives me
whole
nuts.
meal?
Yeah.
So it's like you could be
Yeah,
like
he's
the
a
driest,
freak.
What
the
if-
driest
He's a
meal
freak.
ever.
What if you get
Sorry,
thirsty
baby.
halfway through?
No,
'Cause
he doesn't like to mix together.
But what if you're eating like
But that's
something
actually
dry?
the best thing for your digestion. I think you're supposed to have like warm lemon water before you start eating, and then nothing while you eat, and then after maybe some tea. But like you're not supposed to. I chug that Diet Coke. I take one bite and then go. And that's why I'm a mess and pee every 2 minutes. All right. WWBPD.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys believe in adult friendships? I feel like I outgrew my friend, but she doesn't support the new me. WWBPD. Oh, friendships. Oh, friendship breakups. Sorry.
Oh, I'm like this doesn't make sense.
Yes, I most definitely do. I just had this conversation last night. I was at like a really cool event for Hey You. Shout out Hey You. If you haven't got that, you need to get it. It's like basically like the Netflix of reality shows. If you ever listened to our show before, we talked about it quite a bit. I love Hey You. Anyway, one of the girls, I don't know why we were talking about this, but I feel like when you're younger, you make friends with the people that you have to. They're at your school, your elementary school, your high school.
They live
your
next to
college.
you.
Yeah, so you're forced to be, even if they're not the best people, that's all you know.
Yeah.
When you get older, that's when you get a chance to really like meet the people that you vibe with, that you get along with, that you have. And not to say that your childhood friends.
Because sometimes they're your
Sometimes-
lifetime friends, right?
Yeah, and I've got friends that like day one will be day end.
Yeah.
Like day last, whatever that is. Am I jinxing myself now? I shouldn't say that. Anyway, they'll be there till the end, but it doesn't mean. And I feel like especially females like lock you into stuff and be like, oh, we've been friends forever. It does not matter. If you're a shitty friend, you're a shitty friend, and I don't need to be a friend anymore.
Because you guys always best friend, best friend, best friend. Everybody's your damn best friend. It always ends up being like that.
You're just bitter because he has no friends.
No,
I'm your friend.
Thanks, baby. But like.
Psych, I'm not your friend.
But women are notorious for that, where they automatically everyone's their best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, we best friends now.
We do have a lot of best friends, but you don't. If you're not aligning with someone, you guys don't have the same things in common, or they're making you feel like shit. You don't need to be friends with them.
No.
I don't care if you've known them since your day of conception. Like that's really weird, but anyway, you don't need to be friends with them. Next one. I don't know why their little sperm would be floating around with your little sperm. That'd be weird. I also clearly don't know how babies are made.
This is something we already talked about. We already said this one last video.
Well, maybe someone double printed.
Sorry.
Shout out Liz, our producer, also Peter's girlfriend,
I'm
but more
trying
so
to-
our producer.
More so our producer.
Well, no, but like she does so much for us, including all our snacks, all of our little things. She
She's
runs
also
our
gonna-
YouTube page. She
she's gonna
runs
help-
my TikTok. Thank you, Liz.
She's gonna help produce our
Also,
podcast.
follow us on TikTok
Oh yeah, we have TikTok.
at Blake's Show.
At Peter Cash with K.
Cash with K. Follow us. And
Don't-
Liz, what's your TikTok?
It's Lizanne_0x0.
Lizanne.
We'll just link her.
underscore-
We'll link it.
Zero.
That's too hard to remember. We'll link it.
She's got more followers than all.
Oh
of us
yeah.
on TikTok.
She's a TikTok queen.
WWBPD. Is it just me or is radio trash now? Everyone sounds corny or the same.
No, radio's not trash now. This is
Radio's been trash,
No,
even
it's
when we
been
were on
trash.
it. But
It's
like,
people don't realize like they would message when we were at Flow or we were at wherever. Oh, you guys play the same song. Every station does that.
You know what
It's
this
not
is?
just-
You know what it
it's-
is?
It's the formula for radio.
that's what's old. That's what's trash. Just 2022. Maybe
Anyway,
do something a little
hire
different.
us.
Do something different.
By,
You know what I mean?
by hiring.
Do radio
like,
a
But
little
also, when you come at one station, let's start like whatever station you listen to. Try listening to another one. It's all formulated the same. It's
Exactly.
the same equation.
They do the commercial break at the exact same
It's
time.
all the same.
Both every station, all of them.
Ah!
What?
Is it another repeat? I'll be so
No, it's not a
shocked.
repeat.
Unknowingly rented a place in
W
Blake's-
dot
WWBPD. What would Blake and Peter do? Unknowingly rented a place in
If-
Blake's hood. Seen her around. Do I say hello or?
Do you like people coming up to you like approaching you?
I would rather someone say hi to me than just stare.
I get it. Because then
Like-
you're like, why are you staring? What about
That
you?
happens at the mall. That happens at the mall.
What about you, babe?
No, this happens at the mall.
I'd
So
rather
go
someone say hi.
We go to the mall. I can hear people whispering. I think that's Peter Cash. And then like they'll say that. I'm like, just say hello. It's weirder than you're
But at the
behind
same
me
time,
at Zara saying that.
Okay, speaking of Shawn Mendes, Juno's weekend, he was walking down King Street,
Mhm.
and I was like, that's Shawn Mendes. And like everyone on the patio, we were like, is that Shawn Mendes? And then I was like, I looked at this other table, obviously I wasn't with them, we were like, it's him, yeah, it's him. Like, but we didn't go up. I would never go up to anybody and say anything.
No.
But I'm not Shawn Mendes. So if you see me, just say hi. Where did I go?
I think it's a level of celebrity.
I have to shout out Kevin. I think it's
Right?
Gyobi
No?
is how you pronounce
I
it.
agree.
But it's like a Japanese girl I went to the other day, and he was like, Blake? And then I'm like, yeah, we're talking, and he goes, I stopped listening when they moved your show to afternoons, and then I only started again when they brought you to mornings, but this was so sad. He's been, I don't know if it's school or business work or what.
Right.
He's like, I haven't been able to listen lately, and I was like, oh.
We don't exist
So
anymore.
he didn't even know. This poor Kevin had no idea that Flow was gone. 'cause he
Flow
hasn't been able to
93.5
listen.
does not exist,
And
my
so
friends.
he was like really, like I broke this guy's heart.
So now he's going to tune into the radio and he's going to have to join the conversation.
Stop taking shots. Let's just move on. Anyway, I think, would I say hi to somebody? No. But say hi to me.
Just say hello. Just if you just say what's up.
Oh, okay. What do you think about this?
Hmm.
WWPD. With gas so high, should a date chip in gas money and
Yes.
fast out?
Yes.
I'm married, but just asking. Everyone goes asking. If you say asking for a friend, I know you're asking for yourself.
Yes.
Although you look like you have your husband in the photo, so maybe you're asking for a friend.
No, maybe she's going on a date. Who
But
cares?
if somebody,
Let her do her.
if somebody asks me out, why am I paying their gas? Or no, they want.
They want you to come out with
So
them.
you ask me out, and now I want you to also give me some gas money because it's expensive.
Yeah, because I'm asking you out. You say yes because you want to come out with me as well.
So you're gonna pitch it.
But
So
you're
nice.
pitch in the gas money.
Your date should maybe pick you up, or I guess if you're drinking, you Uber. No, because no.
Why don't you just both conveniently meet at the...
Meet at
what
a
I mean, like,
location?
you just. Oh, I'm really burping. Sorry, guys.
It's the Prosecco.
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 No, I'm sorry. Even if they ask, if you agree to the date, and then I know,
What's
like
the Prosecco?
back in the day, people picked you up, but we don't really do that anymore. Especially like don't drink and drive, so people take an Uber. You've just got to meet them there, and you gotta eat the gas cost. Now, if they ask you out, they have to pay for the date. You can't ask
What?
somebody
All
out.
date?
What?
Yeah, you can't ask somebody for dinner and then go, let's split the bill. No, you ask me.
Okay, it depends on where you go. It depends on where you go. If you're going on a first date and you're going to McDonald's, pay.
No.
Cover the cost.
No, does not matter.
But
where
if
you
you're
are.
going-
Why is your first date at McDonald's?
Just whatever. If you're going and it's like you're going to Harbor 60 or something in Toronto.
No, but if you
it's
ask, if
expensive.
a guy asks me out, and says,
Yeah.
I'd love to take you for dinner.
Take
Let's
me
go
out.
to Harbor 60, then take me out.
Yeah.
And you know I'm not a girl that like makes guys pay for my stuff. I
Yeah.
wish someone pay for my stuff,
Yeah.
please. Anyway, no, if you ask me on a date, you're paying. If I ask you on a date, I'll pay. No problem. And then if they pay the first time, then maybe you pay the next time. I'm not saying like just take from people and be greedy, but if someone asks you out, sorry, you're stuck with the bill. Don't ask somebody out if you don't want to pay for it.
Ask them out for coffee.
No,
It's just
I
simpler.
would never.
It's just so much easier. You get coffee.
I've never in my life gone on a coffee date. Never will. Even the other night I was out, my girlfriend's like, "We need to meet. We should go for coffee." And she stopped herself. She's like, "Let's meet for a drink." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not meeting you for coffee."
Okay,
No.
fine. A drink. Okay, a drink. Even that's fine. You go for a drink. It's still cheaper than like going to Harbor 60 and paying for.
Yeah,
an
if you can't
entire,
afford to take
like,
someone for
lobster
dinner, then
meal
don't
or
ask them
whatever.
for dinner. Don't ask someone on a date if
Okay.
you can't afford it. Go and honestly go to. I like cheeseburgers,
That's what I'm saying.
Chicken nuggies.
chicken
Shout
nuggets.
out
Are
to
we out of a
McDonald's.
round of questions? That's
McDonald's. Shout out to you paid for this?
it. Do not shout out.
I'm just shouting them because it's delicious. This
Yeah,
is
they have a rosé one that's really good too.
so good.
Also, sooner or later, we are going to get a package from Booster Juice.
Oh yeah, shout out Booster
No,
Juice.
don't shout them out till it's here.
Oh,
Because watch, they never
We
sent
are
it to us, and now
expecting.
now
We're
they just got a plug on our super successful YouTube page.
All
with
200 subscribers.
200 subscribers.
oh.
Pow, pow, pow.
Anyways, thanks for
That's it.
watching, and
Thank you.
podcast coming soon.
Also, if you want to submit a question, send me a DM, or when I post every week like with a little question box. But the question box isn't that big, so maybe send me a DM so I can get because I want the details.
Yeah.
And stop sending voice notes unless you want it played on this show.
Are we choosing it?
Are we
Yeah,
choosing? I have
let's-
nothing left.
Give her, let her.
No, you're really rationing. You guys are good. It's like-
Listen, we're on
I
a
guess this is
board
what
here.
people who don't drink all the time do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Disney Plus. You got Netflix. You got Amazon. They're friends. Those are your friends. Those are your real friends.
You know when someone doesn't have friends? Their friendships to streaming services.
Streaming